Hello, I'm Scott Wilson. I'm the CEO, co-founder of Jodical, and co-founder of Microschool News. Really excited to be sharing an update that I launched last night in our effort to be building in public with Microschool News. It's kind of a bootstrapping and building in public all at one kind of journey, which is new for me as a founder. The Jodical was founded in a whole different light. This is definitely building in public and including everyone that's involved in the journey. So with that, I created a build in public tracker. So there's a link at the homepage right now where you can view things as they are launched. And the reasoning for this is really two things. Number one, we want to include you in the journey and maybe inspire some thought to include. In fact, as we're speaking right now, or as I'm speaking to you right now, I already know I want to include in the link that's submit your own suggestions. We do have that feature. I'm going to make it prominent here so you know you can submit suggestions, report errors or bugs, and all that fun stuff. So the building in public tracker, I call it BIP. The BIP tracker is used as it documents the process of bringing one of these to fruition. We're not going to stop at Microschool News. There's a whole reasoning behind building the architecture of the school choice hub, and it doesn't necessarily have to fit into school choice. It can fit into anything. But this is the area that we have the most passion for and the most, we just really love the community, and that's been the joy of it, and really getting into what we can do together. And there's some other things that we're working on behind the scenes that I'm really excited about that have taken a little longer to get to, but we're going to get there. The key thing here is we're now making it even more inclusive for you to submit and follow along. So we have our last night, as coffee was wearing off, I finally published to the server our production test log, our format log, and this all feeds from, I'm working on automation on some of this because I don't want to be doing this manually all the time. So that'll be another update. But for now, it's manual. We're going to be pulling from our logs when we publish to our server and having some set of format with input to allow for more detailed or granular explanations of what has been updated on the site with some links. I have some enhancements I want to do to this. This is the core launch of the public tracker. This will evolve in time. So as you see, it's just a listing. There's no action item yet. We'll put a couple action items in there so it's more interactive. But I wanted to get it launched and explain it, and we can move on from there. So on the flip side of that is the back end part of it. And this is where I can go in and I can create production notes. We're going to move something in. This is a new feature, blah, blah. I haven't added any eye candy to this. This is raw. This is just a raw feature. There's no UI at all to it other than the form. I have a publish date. It's today, Sunday, 11/20. And so I can select whether it's a feature add, a feature modification, a bug fix, UI, if it was a user request, or if it was just a test. And so when I create it, it's now logged in there. As you can see, I can go edit, delete, and get the details of what it was. And then, going back over to the BIP, it should be right at top. And there it is. Exciting. And then, oh look, I messed up my name. I spelled C capital. I know it's nothing too big, but I'm going to go and boom. And there we go, updated. So, end of the day, everything is good. So this is going to be our new build-in public tracker. Really excited to launch it. Thank you very much for your time. I got so much more we're going to launch today, hopefully. I've got podcasts, I got blogs, we've got homeschooling to cover, we've got our news feed that we're enhancing. We've got so many, there's just a big wall of to-do items that are very exciting to get to, and I just can't wait to launch them. So, be good, and I'll see you next video. Oh yeah, and go to all our social medias and follow us and like us, yeah. And all that stuff I'm supposed to do when I make videos. Subscribe here. And we'll talk to you. We love engaging on Twitter. I do, especially. I'm always on and always trying to engage as much as possible when I can. And it's exciting to see everything going on there. So subscribe, like, share, do whatever you want, and have a happy day.